All right, we are live. Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. It's a rather chilly Wednesday out there, and I was up at 7 o'clock this morning making the most of it. So I'm still de-thawing, which is why I haven't unwrapped yet. But how are you? Hope your Wednesday is going well. Welcome to Free Birds Words, and I'm Katie. Find me at katie-bird.com. And if you want to know more about Free Birds Words, then check that out at freebirdswords.com. So, what I want to talk to you about today is success. And it's midweek, and I want to give you a bit of motivation and something that's really helped me while I've been growing my business and been on this journey, because it can be quite, it's something that takes a bit of time, and mindset is key to all of this. Okay, mindset is key to making it all work. And the one thing that I've learned over my time in network marketing and sort of running my own business from home is that if you really want something, and if you really want this success, you have to be ready and you have to be prepared for it. And so many people aren't. So many people will think, they kind of think backwards. They think, oh, well, I'll go and do that nice thing that I want to do, like go to an expensive restaurant when the money comes in. And what you have to start doing is start living the way you want your life to be before that's the case. Now, I know a lot of people, the first objection people say to that is, well, I can't live the way that I want to live because I don't have the money. Well, you don't have to do it. If you're on a budget, there's different ways you can do it. So say, for example, you really, really, really want to go out and treat your family or your partner or your husband or wife or whatever to a really nice meal, but you're still at a time where you kind of have to think about budgets. That's fine. What's wrong with maybe taking a picnic to the beach and laying it all out lovely, and like the best cutlery, and when you get birthday presents or Christmas presents from family members that don't know what to buy you, so they just buy you like nice crystal glasses, or they buy you a nice plate set or dinner set or whatever. Get that out. It's probably sat in the cupboard for the last, I don't know, 5 years maybe. If you're anything like me, I've still got wine glasses that don't get used apart from, parties or whatever. Get those out, okay? Make an event of it. Set it up nicely, We had in our house the other day, just for a bit of fun, we put the kids' favorite movie on, and then sat down and had a picnic with them and put a little blanket out in the front room. And just because it's nice, it's also winter in New Zealand, which was why we didn't go to the beach, but that doesn't stop us doing the kind of things that we would like to be doing, but just adapting them to to our circumstances. And it's winter here, it's freezing, and I'm not going to sit for an hour on the beach with my friend and her kids, because they will just cry the whole time. So we did it inside instead. And that was the example. The reason, or what got me thinking about this, was today. It was freezing cold in New Zealand, and I used to live in a really tropical part of New Zealand, which was lovely because it was sunny, and it's kind of by the beaches and by the sea. But in the winter, you never used to get the frost. You got like maybe 1 or 2 frosts a week, a year, and they were never that kind of bigger frost. They'd be gone as soon as they were there. And what I really missed about the UK was the hard frost that we used to get, and getting up in the morning and just going out and seeing how beautiful everything was. So when I moved to a different part of New Zealand, the one thing that I decided is that I really wanted to see those frosts again. So I've moved a lot more rural, where we get really hard frosts, and this morning was one of the biggest frosts we've had all year. And unlike most people that were still in their beds and didn't want to get up, I was up at 7:30 in the morning. I went on a bike ride with the dog to start off with, and then I took the horse out afterwards, and it was just magical. It was just one of the things, and that's something for free. That doesn't cost me anything, to just get outside and see the thing that I've been dreaming of since I left the UK, and it's the only thing that I really miss from the UK. You know, and it's like, and the one thing that I said was when I started working from home, which I now do, is that I'm going to enjoy my days more, and I'm going to get out into nature more, because I absolutely love the outdoors, particularly New Zealand, because it is so stunning. So you know, that's how I made it happen. I've got an event that I have to be at later on today, so couldn't go this afternoon. And you know, my favorite part of the day is morning anyway, so I just got up and got out and got involved, and I feel so much better now. You know, and when I went to an event last year, and I didn't have a lot of money. It was when I just got into this industry, and I was just effectively starting out. I've been in it a couple of months, and I went to this event, and I was quite nervous because there was lots of like big players there were top earners there, and I was doing it on a shoestring. Like, I was doing it on such a budget. I kind of scraped all the pennies together for the event, and I actually took like my company that I work for, I took like a week's pack of their shakes and bars and stuff to live off, because I was just like, otherwise I probably won't be able to afford to eat when I get over there. So I lived off those, and I went shopping in a charity shop before I went there, because I knew that everyone was going to be looking really smart, and I didn't really have any nice dresses or frocks or anything. So I went to this charity shop, and when I got to the event, a lot of people commented on my dresses and how nice I looked, and you know, like, they cost me $2, $3, and they were like designer dresses. But I just knew, like, you know, kind of went and just decided that I was going to go there, I was going to look the part. No one else needed to know that they were designed, that they were you know, cost me $2. But that's how you do it, you know. And now, actually now I still buy $2 clothes from the charity shop, because why pay more when you can get such good clothes for such a good price? But the point is, don't let, if you're building a business, or if you're, you know, if you're just starting out and things are a little bit tough, don't let money stop you doing the things you want, because you know, the stuff that you can do every day that's free, that doesn't cost you anything, and you can just start to live your life the way you want it to be. Because that has to happen first before that success turns up. And then when the success does turn up, which it will, okay, because I know that if you're here and you're listening to what I'm doing, you're saying, and you're kind of getting involved, then you're going to make it. You're someone who's proactive, you're someone who's going to get there. Then when the success does turn up, you'll be ready for it. It's not going to be a surprise. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm so overwhelmed, how do I deal with this now? You know, you'll just be ready for it, because you're already doing it. It's already part of your routine. You can just get a little bit more lavish with what you want to do. You know, and one of my big things was, especially if you follow me on Facebook, you'll see I go out most weekends and compete my horses, because I couldn't afford to compete my horses for 3 years. For 3 years, I just rode them in the paddocks. I took them out on hacks, and I just kind of, you know, I practiced and practiced and practiced at home, but I never got to go out and go up against any competition or take them out, because it was so expensive to put fuel in the car, to pay for the class entries, to do all that kind of thing. So now I'm in a different position. That's what I spend my money on. But everyone's got a different dream. Everyone's got a different goal. But the point is if you can just start living the way you want your life to be, then what you want will show up. And that's so important. If you take nothing else away from today, take that one sentence with you. If you start living the way you want your life to be, then what you want will show up. Biggest problem is most people don't know what they want, and are just kind of floating through life with no plan, no idea, and no sort of determination to make this happen. So get out there, have some fun, go enjoy the day. If you're in summer in the UK or in the Northern Hemisphere, America, wherever, get outside, go to the beach. You know, if the beach isn't near you, just go to the park, or, you know, get out, get into nature, do that thing that you said you want to do when you're working from home, whether it be taking the kids out for lunch, you know, go and have a picnic somewhere, or go and take them and build some sandcastles somewhere. It costs nothing to do any of those apart from your time, you know, and just spare a bit of time, go out there and do it, and start living the life you want to create. So I hope that's helped, guys. If you would like to know more about what it is I do, or if you'd like to join me and my team, then click on the link below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.